shot block. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical more to redirect shots.
And the dunk by James.
Love seeing James soar like an eagle. He's exceptional at rising up quickly for the alley-oop.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, take it away.
More than 40 years ago, the Oscar Robertson rule ushered in the new era of free agency in the NBA. In the last decade, players have...
It is indeed, DA. Thank you. We've got a terrific front court matchup tonight. Chris, you were the prototypical 4 when you played. Who is the toughest power forward? You had to defend.
I'm going to give you the same answer I always have. When I was in the West Coast, any given week, this is who I had to guard in a week's time. Tim Duncan, Garnett, Nowitzki, Rasheed Wallace, Robert Horry, it's Karl Malone. That was all in the West Coast, and I think I played in the golden era of power forwards, and so I would just say put all the names in the hat, pick one out, and that's who was the toughest, because it was like that every night.
Hall of Famers, including yourself. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Matthews and Middleton, the 2 wing. This is the 4 with Lopez, the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the point guard position. And for the Lakers, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's Rondo in at the point.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
James against Middleton. Over Middleton. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by James.
Even under pressure, Kuzma keeps his concentration, refusing to let the defense alter his shot in the paint.
Davis against Giannis. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Davis. Here's LeBron. A putback, and Kuzma stays with it. Kuzma's got his second bucket of the night.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Outside Matthews. Here's Bledsoe. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Bledsoe. Clock at 6. Pass to Matthews. Shoots the 3. Milwaukee the rebound. They double him with James. Fires the 3. And Wesley Matthews with the 3.
And he is not shy about pulling the trigger from downtown. Matthews has the eye and the confidence from three-point range that you just love to see.
Green, the pass to Rondo. Back to Green. There's the 3. The shot comes out, and Milwaukee will come the other way. And what a year last season for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He was terrific across, Greg, all stat categories.
And he was rightfully in the MVP conversation very early on. He's still very young, and I see multiple MVP seasons in his future.
Here's Matthews. Nice pass. Right under the rack. The layup. Matthews has got 8.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Fast break, the Lakers. James with the ball. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And last year, Chris Middleton not quite as dead-eye as he has been in the past. Still a solid shooter from all ranges.
Some changes for the Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Davis. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Green. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Korver comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And George Hills subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And for Middleton, Greg, you don't need all the volume out there from him. You just need the efficiency.
And Middleton has always been an efficient player. Great to have on a team as a second or third option.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually, he drops those in between jumpers.
Here's Hill, and the rejection by James.
Oh, you got to be cautious around James. He's always on the hunt to swat away shots. Defense in your rear view may be closer than their view.
Releases from the wing and drills it.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Bucks leading by 6. LeBron with the block. They retain possession. They recover it. Here's Giannis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Free throw good. Giannis.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the last few seasons with Giannis is incredible. I mean, he just keeps adding to an already superstar level game.
Cook, the pass to Cousins. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Overpowering strength and athleticism. Cousins is a handful to deal with around the rim.
Passes it to Ilyasova. Outside Korver. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the first. Cook kicks to Caldwell Pope. A rebound by the Bucks. Ilyasova's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Antetokounmpo and the dunk by Giannis.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Avery Bradley comes in for James. And Daniels subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Outside Hill. And he banks in the layup.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. They've decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Hangs home the trifecta. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we've got more NBA action on 2K.
The Nigerian way, you gotta save.
Seems easy enough, right?
I guess so. I think a lot of people are going to stick with Giannis or the Greek Freak.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Setting the pace early, GA. I like this aggressive mind state. I love this approach so far.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade. All
Wow. Look out.
beautiful jam.
When Cousins gets loose in the cup, he feels comfortable showing off a little with this insane athleticism.
Here's Hill. The pass to Ilyasova. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime. Pass to McGee. Back to Cook. Pass to Daniels. Just 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Such a smooth shooter from distance. They'll be tighter up on him next time, I bet.
And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Davis comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Cook. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Ilyasova. Chris Middleton comes in for Kyle Korver. Wesley Matthews checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Hill.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. Now, we all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an All-Star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you.
Well, that's where McGee makes his living. On the interior, it makes them a much more effective offense when he's able to contribute in the painted area.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. And the jam by Bledsoe.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Rondo. Drills the three-pointer. Rondo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Bledsoe outside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Some changes for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. Green comes in for Bradley. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Daniels. Chris, more and more we're seeing star players get their sneakers to fans at the end of games. Did you ever do that?
Oh, yeah, especially when I was in Colorado, I would give a parachute away after every game.
Oh, great.
Really love doing it on the road. At home is really cool, but on the road is great because that's where you know that fan braved all those other fans and the elements to wear your jersey and to be the only one there. So you look for that kid. I used to look for the kid with the number 4 Weber jersey and be like, "Hey kid, I know what you went through to wear that tonight. You make sure you go home with these bragging rights. Tell them these are fresh from the game when we beat your team, baby."
Yeah, that's a neat way to connect. Stolen by Bledsoe. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Now, I thought maybe the D would figure him out as the game went along. Looks like he's figured them out in this first half.
Green kicks to Rondo. To the wing on the left. Pass to Caldwell Pope from deep three-point range. Davis finds Kuzma. Not going to go. That time. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Back to Green. From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Green's got 6 points.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Antetokounmpo against Davis. The drive by Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Caldwell Pope kicks to Davis. Back to Caldwell Pope. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Caldwell Pope's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Giannis. Makes it off the glass. And And the Bucks lead by 8.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
And so it's Milwaukee holding. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our... It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 22. And...
Played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
On the court for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, when he joined the Lakers, LeBron knew it would be a challenge. Joining a young team with a losing record. It's reminiscent of his return to Cleveland. If this go wrong, it's moving even harder.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Rondo kicks to James. Lets it go with a 3. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Middleton. And under the microscope in Los Angeles, some questions about LeBron's leadership, sitting apart on the bench and Chris courting other superstar players.
Well, I mean, and when you're losing, everything gets magnified, Kevin. We all know. I mean, LeBron's had his critics his whole career. He continues to prove them wrong. He just wants to get back on that winning track because that would do a lot to quiet them.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Lakers trail by 10. Davis, the pass to Green. It's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. In the corner, Middleton with it. Here's Matthews. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Matthews has got 10.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's James. Here's Davis. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to... clog those lanes in the middle.
And the Lakers call time here. Chris, is there someone you compete with that you feel is underrated but history has not been given their due?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think when you look at White Chalk and Jason Williams, what he started in the culture of play and what he continued. You look at Ben Wallace, who I played with 4 years at Washington, and he was coming off the bench there, and we saw that potential with him. I mean, the way he led the league in rebounding, his defensive prowess. I mean, the Pistons wouldn't have had a championship and gotten to another final if it wasn't for him. And also, I got to shout my man out, Mike Bibby and Peja Stojakovic, 2 of the best shooters I've played with.
Oh, great names, and I totally agree.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Antetokounmpo against Kuzma. Back to James. Over Middleton. LeBron can't get it. To go.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Matt Connaughton comes in for Wesley Matthews. And George Hills subbed in for Eric Bledsoe.
And guys, I love George Hill's game. He's a smart defender, can score the ball, pass. He's a winner.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Middleton outside. The 3. Rebound the Lakers. And for Hill, Greg, he's a great veteran leader who brings value to a playoff-bound team.
You know, Hill has a game that is effective even when he's not scoring. His leadership and defense will make him a welcome addition to any roster, even as his numbers fade.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. And it's Cook with the ball for the Lakers. They trail by 14. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Come on, we all know LeBron is used to being fouled. It's just amazing how he keeps his focus. Such a powerful player.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
3-pointer. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been kicked down now to just 11 on the basket from Cook.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Troy Daniels. That'll be his second foul of the game. Off the inbound. And there's the nice layup by Hill. Hill's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And always looking for the high percentage bucket. Hill got that one right.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
And the second free throw, good. Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished, not just on the, his activism, his business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want him to do, Kevin, but he's not listening, and thank God for that. It's about his power. It threatens some people. For whatever reason, they love to knock you down a bit.
Hill, no good. Lakers trail by 12. LeBron drives in, and James throws it down.
Such blinding speed on the drive. I mean, James is a force of nature when he's on the attack.
Here's Connaughton, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
In textbook, I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg, and Clark with some major elevation on the slam. LeBron kicks to Cook. Back to James. Yes, that goes in. James has got 13.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
There's the lob. Antetokounmpo throws down the alley-oop slam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. No good from Cousins.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
And it's in there. And that's 15 points for LeBron.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Poked away. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the third. They swipe it. Lopez with the steal. Hill looking around. Outside Korver. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 4 assists now tonight.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bucks lead by 13. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Cook in at the 1. That's the Laker 5.
He had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
Timeout called, the Bucks. All players look for an edge, Chris. For example, certain guys are just so deceptive with the ball in their hands. I mean, you're always looking for whatever can give you that advantage.
Two of the best. Players and people can complain as much as they want, but Harden getting to the line is genius because he knows how you're guarding him, and basically you gotta stay away from him to guard him because he's so skilled. And by the way, Curry does the same thing, and Curry, one of the smaller players in the league, but always finding a way to take the contact, take the bump, but to get the scoring up. And I think as a fan for me, I know as a fan for me, it's fun watching the cat and mouse game between the offensive player and the defender, seeing who can get the best of each other while involving the ref.
Well, they just control their bodies so well. They know exactly what they need to do to get that call.
And it's all on the spur of the moment. I mean, this is all on the fly. Such genius to watch play.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. Bledsoe outside. That's tipped.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical, more to redirect shots.
And the dunk by James.
Love seeing James soar like an eagle. He's exceptional at rising up quickly for the alley-oop.
Milwaukee leading by 11. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And here we go. Fast break. Cousins has got it. Back to Kuzma. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And Cousins gets it to go.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Bledsoe finds Ilyasova. Here's Connaughton, and that one is stuffed right through.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Well, there's Ersan Ilyasova, a bit of a journeyman in the NBA, Greg, the last handful of seasons.
Good motor on the glass, and he can chip in for a 20-point game every so often.
Oh, you love how effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Ilyasova, and Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. James, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, Matthews, no one around him. Off target from outside. Lakers trail by 9. The drive by LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, now that's how you mount a comeback. They're not all the way back, but they're getting close.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Plays lays it up and banks it in. Giannis has got 32 points in the game.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Here's LeBron. It's good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that.
He's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
You give James a lane to the basket, he's going to dunk it hard. Amazing watching him just glide through the air.
Bucks leading by 7. Poke loose. Unloads from 13. And it's Cook missing.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
There's the lob. Antetokounmpo up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Here's the 3. Cousins, the pass to Kuzma. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Brook Lopez.
Constantly knocking on the defense's door. I like the way Kuzma plays in attack mode.
2 shots. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated to miss even one free throw right.
And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game. There's a minute 34 left in the game. Giannis dishes to Middleton. He kicks to Bledsoe. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
I like the show of ferocity from Lopez. Whenever he plays down there with fire, it's infectious.
LeBron against Middleton. And the dunk by LeBron.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. Bledsoe looking it over. Moves back up. And the layup is up and in. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Bucks.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked down low.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Robin Lopez is checked in for Lopez. DJ Wilson comes in for Chris Middleton. Brown is checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Eric Bledsoe.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Brown right side. From past the arc. LeBron grabs the miss.
Oh, defensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time. He's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
Here's Milwaukee now. They lead by 7. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. For the 3. Trains it from downtown. Timeout called the Bucks. They're in front by 4. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper.
He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 6. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Look, tough proposition here. They've got to knock down a 3, foul, hope for some misses, then make another 3. I would not hold out much hope.
So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult